I, JDN, Dr. Vinita Verma, Department of Science and Technology, Jyoti Vidyapeeth, Women's University, Jaipur. So today we discuss about the introduction of software project management. Project management is the discipline of organizing and managing resources, for example people, in such a way that the project is completed within defined scope, quality, time and cost constraints. A project is temporary and one-time endeavor undertaken to create a unique product or service which brings about beneficial change or added value. Okay. The goal of software project management is to understand, plan, measure and control the project such that it is delivered on time and on budget. This involves gathering requirement, managing risk, monitoring and controlling progress, and following a software development process. Software project management requires trained and experienced software engineers in order to increase the likelihood of project success, because software development for large project is extremely complex and following strict engineering principles will help reduce the risk associated with the project. Okay. So software project management is extremely important, okay? Because it is highly unpredictable. Only about 10% of projects are delivered within initial budget and on schedule. And management has a great effect on the success or failure of a project when technology advances. There is too much scrap and rework. The entire process is very immature, not enough reuse. So according to report from the Standish Group, only 34% of the project are completed successfully, while actually represent huge improvement. There is obviously still room for more. Okay. Project failure itself is not the only reason why software management is so important. When a project fails, not only is the product not delivered, but all the money invested in the product is also lost. Without proper software management, even completed projects will be delivered late and over budget. Okay? If the risk of failure and loss of money is not enough to convince you of the importance of proper software management, so consider that some software will also put the lives of people at risk. Why software fails? There are some reasons. Because it is unrealistic or unarticulated project goals, inaccurate estimates of needed resources, and badly defined system requirements, poor reporting of the project status, unmanaged risk, poor communication among customers, developers and users, use of immature technology, inability to handle the project complexity, sloppy development practices, poor project management, stakeholder politics, and some are commercial pressures also. Okay. Then another problem is discuss software engineering from other engineering field, in the fact that software is not accurate. There is common misconception that software can be easily changed to do anything, no matter which stage the project is currently. If construction on the building or bridge is nearly complete, people understand that it is too late to make significant changes to the architecture or design. However, with software, client tends to have the impression that making changes are always easy, even though the end results could be the equivalent to tearing down a nearly completed buildings. So the main goal of software project management is to try and reduce the risk involved with a project, such that the project can then finish on budget and on time with all the features desired by the clients. Okay? Project management help us achieve some of the following, like estimate the budget needed to complete the project before it starts, and to monitor the progress so that at any given time we know how much a project has cost and how much more it will cost. Okay, and next one is estimate the time needed to complete that project before it starts, and to monitor the progress so that at any given time we know how much time is left before completion. Monitor the project process, and so we know which feature have been completed and which one will be completed before the end of the project. So software delivered must provide all the features specified in the requirements. The project management therefore help managers renegotiable features and requirements. So project management is so important. We need to be able to rank organization in terms of their software capability and maturity. We use the capability and maturity model CMM to achieve it. Okay? We will discuss later about this CMM level. Okay, there are five levels of maturity in CMM rank. Okay, then project management is one of the core function of the business organization. The project management function should be supported by software. Before software was born, project management was fully done through papers. Eventually, it produced a lot of paper documents and searching through them for information, which was not a pleasant experience. Once software came available for an affordable cost for the business organization, software development companies started developing project management software. This became quite popular among all the industries, and these softwares were quickly adopted by the project management community. Okay. So there are different types of project management softwares, and first one is Desktop. And there are two types of project management software available for project managers. Okay. The first category of such software is the Desktop software. Microsoft Project is a good example of this type. We can manage our entire project using MS Project. Okay, and we need to share the electronic documents with others when collaboration is required. So all the updates should be done to the same documents by relevant parties time to time. Therefore, such desktop project management software has limitations when it should be updated and maintained by more than one person. Okay. Now, next one is web-based. Okay. The web-based project management software was introduced, and with this type, the user can access the web application and read, write, or change the project management related activities. Okay, this was a good solution for distributed projects across departments and geographies. This way, all the stakeholders of the project have access to project details at any given time. Especially, this model is the best for virtual teams that operate on the internet. Okay, so next one is the characteristic of the project management software. What are the characteristics? First one is collaboration. We have to understand, we have to good understanding of our project requirement before attempt to select one of them. So following them are first one is collaboration. The project management software should facilitate the team collaboration. This means that the relevant stakeholders of the project should be able to access and update the project documents whenever they want. Therefore, the project management software should have access control and authentication management in order to grant access level to the project stakeholders. Okay. Now next one is scheduling. Scheduling is one of the main features that should be provided by project management software. Usually modern project management software provide the ability to draw Gantt chart when it comes to activity schedulings. Okay, do you know Gantt chart? Okay, it is related to operating system schedulings. We will discuss later about Gantt chart. Then activity dependence can also be added to the schedules. So such software will show the project critical path and later changes to the critical path automatically. Okay. When requirements are changed and new requirements are added to the project letter, project management team can compare the new schedule with the baseline schedule automatically to understand the project scope and cost deviations. Okay. Then next one is issue tracking. Issue tracking. During the project life cycle, there can be many issues related to project that need constant tracking and monitoring. Software Detect is one of the good example of this. Therefore, the project management software should have features to track and monitor the issues reported by various stakeholders of the project. Okay? And project portfolio management is also one aspect, key aspect when an organization has engaged in more than one project. Okay, the organization should be able to measure and monitor multiple projects. So the organization know how the project progress overall. Okay? And document management and resource management also. Okay, so I hope you understood. So the session is over. Okay, thank you.